Today we're gonna be at this campsite, or I don't know, and we're gonna be going on a tree, seeing some fun stuff. But first, let's see what we have to. What we have from Lexi. Lexi, what do you think we're gonna see? Sip, sip, sip.
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 Sip, sip.
She thinks we're going to see sip, sip. And look at all these blue rocks. Lexi, look at the blue rocks. Look at the blue rocks. Look at the blue rocks. Lexi, come look at the blue rocks. Look at the blue rocks.
Oh, but if you connected them, they look like a star.
I think that's an X.
A star.
X.
Star.
Let's dig! Yeah, maybe we'll find something cool. Oh, Lexi, why is there grass? Whatever, this is probably just a brown bird. Let's go onto this thing that we seriously wanted to go on for some reason. If we seriously want to go on it, it must be fun.
Smaller than this. Is that one tight?
No?
Max, I see a sign up here that says, "Welcome to Roaring Camp."
Also, it is a campsite. See some piles of wood over here? There's basically a lot of stuff that you could think of. Except for those barrels. Probably have root beer or something. No parking! Do you really have to put that sign up? Do not enter. Employee parking only. What employee is going to park on grass? No parking. That means we're probably getting close because it's probably the border of the parking lot. There's some grass over there. Go check those out. Okay, let's just go. Oh, and look at all these cool stuff. It's so cold here because all the trees are blocking the sun. So, not questioning why it's so cold.
By Roaring Camp and Big Trees Narrow Gauge Railroad. First Pratt Truss covered bridge built in California since 1896. Shortest covered bridge in the United States. Length 36 feet, load capacity 5 tons. Dedicated October 26, 1969.
We just made history, or this is history. Okay, now we're gonna cross the so-called shortest bridge, but I've seen shorter. So I don't know how this.
Max, point your camera around everywhere so people aren't just looking at the phone. Get a wide
What in the spider webs is up there?
Shortest covered bridge in the United States, 36 feet.
Oh, that makes more sense.
5 tons. Howdy, partner. Kids Club. Adventurers, explorers, and thrill seekers. You're invited to become a member.
Okay. You're more of a cowboy. Sit. Whoa! It's a duck pond. I'm gonna try. There's ducks over there. The duck right there. So that's cool. We found some animals. Okay, so we found some animals. Now we're going to continue on our journey somewhere else. And it's starting to warm up. Maybe because we're walking more. Oh, there's some train tracks. Right there. Train tracks. That must mean we're going close. Who knows? Might not be the correct. Yep, this is the train tracks. These are the train tracks. But why would they want to go on a walkway? Look. What? Why is there a one-room schoolhouse here? I mean, sure enough, we need to learn some stuff. That's the recess! Nuh-uh. If that's the recess, if there's no play equipment, don't go to there. Okay, it could actually. Oh, so many things. But if you want, basically the entire city go over here. Is what they're basically saying. More restaurants in town. So, what are you gonna do now? Seriously. It's just a walk. Is this it? We're just gonna walk and explore some cool stuff. Seriously wanna do something?
Village Print Shop. Jail Marshal Office.
Okay.
You can look in there, Max. There's going to be historical stuff.
Let's look inside then. See what's inside. Oh.
Large plants employ persons, usually women, who do nothing but proofread. But in some shops, this job may be done by the foreman or head operator. After mistakes have been corrected,
Max, there's a
all the
blacksmith.
time that is graded plates for a
Oh.
single page must be assembled. In large printing firms, this work is done by
Pause and read this.
makeup men.
No. But
You got the hammer,
What?
the anvil, all the tools,
it's a
some hot
blacksmith.
coals.
It's blacksmith. Looks like that's how they make our daily tools back then. Restrooms? Okay, so let's go over this way. Let's go. Good. I could go for a restroom. Oh, actually, I could. Anyways, this is the chicken coop. And then there's some other stuff. Let's go up and look up there. That's cool. Quite fun. It's more for the experience. Oh, there's a tree. Okay, look around at your surroundings. This looks like a farm. I've never seen one. Let's go to the restroom because I need to go to the bathroom. See you after I go. Now I think it's time we continue our journey. Yeah. We need to go to the train. I hear the train. We're running out of time. I hear the train. I'm just gonna... Oh. That's not a train. So I think we're gonna do some hopping rock stuff. Off those orange trains. Let's do some rock parkour. But how far? Before that, let's see how far does he trail go? Links up to the train. Let's do it. Just keep on walking. Keep on walking. Slow, but steady. Slow. Oh. The opposite. I guess the rock park. Now, but the train part would be way cooler than this. Train, where are you? Time to do some stuff. Now, we're gonna go cotton candy on a stick. Wait, no, rock candy on a stick. Okay. Oh. Can I have this cool other grill?
But Mommy said we could get one of these.
Okay, I'm gonna get one.
Oh, actually, I want cotton candy.
I'm gonna get this blue raspberry.
Look, this one's cotton candy.
I got blue raspberry.
Max, there's a play place down there.
I got something.
Here.
Oh, no kidding. That's a play place. All right. Play place. Go inside and look at some play stuff. Okay. Very nice. Okay, place. Old-fashioned place. Whoa, look back there. It really details this place. Wow, do you think that's enough detail? Tic-tac-toe! Lexi, let's play a game of tic-tac-toe. You could,
I want to be X.
okay, then I'll be circle. Circle goes first, Lexi.
Okay. But
Okay.
you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so circle goes first. And ding ding ding. Ding ding ding.
No, that's cheating. No. Nobody wins. This time I'm circle.
Okay.
I took you X's. Sorry.
Pew. 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 I took up middle. Having a middle advantage. I have a middle advantage, so I can do any way I want to do. I've walked. Ding, 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 ding.
No, you could have put it here. I tricked you.
Woo.
Actually, I moved.
Why do you always steal my?
Me first.
Okay. No, let's see. You already did. You already did her.
No, I didn't.
You won. Yeah. They everything up and take every single spot. Well, cool. Now that we know that they have a play place and games, let's see what they have here. Let's see. You do not have the right to be writing. Looks like they have different colors. Get their candies. Got some rocks.
My favorite is these pinkies.
I ate the candy. Oh,
My
no, I didn't. Too
favorite
hard
are
enough.
these ones. These are my
Very
favorite.
tasty. Dum dum. Arrow props. Props at prop. Taste the test starts now. Let's taste it.
RJ, look at me.
This
RJ, look at me.
is the tastiest thing in the world.
RJ, look at me. RJ. Mine tastes like custard.
Now, let's go find this train. Imagine a cotton candy flavored cotton candy. It's coming. That's it? It's coming, alright. It's coming. It's coming. All that smoke. That's a train! Wow, it's slow. Oh no. Cover! I want bird poop just dropping on me. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here. This rock candy is yum. This is the entire show, just a tree. Did not know rock candy was gold.
Es que puedes mirar arriba al árbol porque te pantalón, puedes
Don't put it outside here, okay?
Anybody need some tips?
No. Get ready.
Don't put it here. ¿Ella no quiere ir? ¿El bolso? ¿Cómo?
Que le huele la greña y se deja que quede embarrado. Que se les caiga la cachucha.
That is, it's still tree shows. Get ready.
I got a few things to go over to. Starting off, these cars are very old 19th century technology. In fact, take a look at this. See how that rocks and rolls? So please remain seated and do not switch seats because I don't want you falling down and denting all of my nice flooring. And second off, please refrain from grabbing any of the foliage you see outside because most of it is a magical and mystical plant called poison oak. And that magical plant will give you a magical rash in return, so don't do it.
Max, don't touch the plants or else it's poison.
Parents, if you have anyone under the age of 2, they're unaccounted for and are sitting charted and unpredictable in general. So they must be on laps and seated the entire time. So parents, good luck. And finally, unless you're the old steam locomotive, there's absolutely no smoking aboard this entire train unless you're an 1899 Heiser locomotive. And I'd be very concerned if you were. With that all said and done, we'll be rolling in just a few moments here.
Okay. Nice facts. Let's wait until for it to drive.
For one person, the one key element to getting a steam locomotive to go is its engineer, who we are missing today. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think I see him at the very rear of the train, walking towards us in the red and black flag. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Your engineer, Doug Deemer. Give him a round of applause. He's the man.
Yay! Okay.
See this one step back. You can pause until it's all over.
Are you gonna move?
Looks like it.
They heard me!
Look at this trash in the bag.
Yes, that's moving. It's moving already.
Yes, good. On we go.
It's moving.
Take one last good look at Orange, ladies and gentlemen, because you will never see this place again for an hour and 20 minutes.
And now you're seeing everything that's outside the train. Can someone tell me why they decided to make this train out of poison oak forest? Oh, we're gonna turn.
Oh my goodness. Look at all of my old passengers running in front of the train as it's coming. I can't believe that. And welcome aboard once again, ladies and gentlemen. At the very front of the train, you have old Tuolumne. Tuolumne was built in the year of 1899 by Heisler Locomotive Works. Now, how a Heisler locomotive works is a little different than a normal steam locomotive. If you remember, on a steam locomotive, they'll have pistons at a horizontal angle pushing rods on the wheels there. However, a Heisler locomotive is different as there are two cylinders in a vertical position diagonally in a V-like shape. These pistons shove a crankshaft around and around underneath the entire locomotive, turning little differential gears on each of the trucks there, making this a very powerful all-wheel drive locomotive, known as a Heisler, spelled H-E-I-S-L-E-R. Now, Heisler locomotives were typically used for logging and coal mining. And all of those wheels turning, and all of that torque and power comes with a big drawback, as the Tuolumne's top speed is only 15 miles an hour. In fact, she was designed to go up steep, crazy grades, tight turns, and over bumpy track. Exactly what she's going to be doing today. She was built for it. property known as Big Tree.
Ma,
Now, Big Trees consist of the mighty California coastal redwood tree. The average redwood tree lives about 700 years at most. But because fog and condensation rolls in from the ocean every night to the California coastal redwood trees, who only live 10 miles inland, will receive all this fog every single night and collect 500 gallons of water in its leaves every single night, dropping all of these leaves onto its root system. And these trees can live up to 2,200 years old. In fact, the oldest redwood tree is the Hyperion giant, which spans like 380 feet tall, taller than the Statue of Liberty and the pedestal it stands on. In fact, the trunk is so thick that it is as long as the train car you're riding in today. And if you do not believe me that these are big trees, there's going to be a sign on the right proving my point.
Big tree. Big trees.
We are now about to cross the mighty Indian Creek Trestle, which spans at 210 feet long and 42 feet up from the air. So please remain seated and do not switch seats, because I don't know many people that could stick the landing at 42 feet up in the air. And if you think you can, please do not demonstrate or show me. In fact, some of the oldest trees we have in Big Trees on the left and the right sides of the trestle zone. Look for the older, bigger trees, as these range up to 1,000 years old to 1,500 years old. That's right, this entire property has never ever been logged in its entire lifetime. After we go around this next right-hand turn, your year-old two-wall will be working really hard, and she's going to be climbing an 8.5% railroad grade. For every 100 feet we'll be traveling forward, we're going to be rising 8.5 feet in elevation, which is crazy steep for a railroad grade. Wallaby. And all the way at the very, very back of the train at me. The difference of the two places you have just looked at is the same height difference as a two-story building, which is over 20 feet of height difference.
Okay, so that's something interesting.
Punch tickets. So please have your tickets out and ready. Once again, please have your tickets out and ready so I can punch your tickets. And not you. Thank you.
Let's continue on with this forest. As you can see now, it starts to get a little bit farther. Don't really know what to expect with the rest of the trip. Come back to you once I'm back. And
60-degree poster trestles. And we had those two trestles until 1976 when we had a fire. A giant, terrible fire which took out both trestles completely. And we were left with a little bit of a problem. We had a locomotive and its train that's stranded at the very top of the mountain with those trestles burning and no way to get it down. In fact, that fire burned for 3 days straight, and the smoke could be seen all the way from San Francisco. So we developed something known as a switchback. Now, a switchback is a very common logging railroad practice, so it fit right home at Roaring Camp. We built this after 6 months in 1977. And what a switchback entails, I will be getting off the train and never returning. Just kidding. I'm going to be getting off the train, throwing a switch behind us. We're going to be going up a 10.5% railroad grade all the way up backwards to another set of switches. We're going to be throwing that switch ahead of us and go on our merry way in the correct direction. So please remain seated as you get backed up the steepest narrow gauge railroad grade in all of the continent.
I guess that's it. We just stopped.
You have to push the car.
We just stopped.
You have to touch AAA.
What's this?
Oh, weird. Why did we just stop?
You have to call AAA. Roadside service.
Guess we'll soon why. Guys, we're going backwards.
Wait, are we losing steam or are we losing electricity?
Who graffitied that? Well, I guess it was falling higher. Let's just go up and see what's up there. Okay, we're starting to go up. Hi, those are going to be caught some fast.
Are we done? We're just going back? Yep, is that it?
It's pretty sure this
We're changing lanes.
probably done.
Probably gonna go in
Whatever it is, let's make it super dark. Now it's really dark. Very moody. Yeah, let's make
I'm gonna go this way.
so that.
Because you wasn't connecting the train rail was going like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, another train was going like this.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Welcome to Hallelujah Junction. We named it Hallelujah because it took us 9 whole attempts on the first trip over this switchback in 1977 to get exactly where we were. And on the 9th attempt where we made it, the engineer screamed Hallelujah and the name stuck. So your engine crew did a very good job at getting you up to where you are today, because even today we still don't always make it. In fact, on the right-hand side there, on that cliff side, if you notice, it's very, very sandy looking. That is because this entire mountain was underneath the Pacific Ocean over 10 million years ago. In fact, we're still digging up petrified seashells to this very day.
Okay, cool.
See this there? You see the track? We switched tracks. From this way, we went like this. Huh? No, we came up this way. And then we didn't connect, so we switched spots. We changed it to a higher, another track this way. We used to be on that track. So we're not going back the same
Now,
track.
to put into perspective, railroads like Union Pacific, Caltrain, or Amtrak consider a 2 and a 2.5% railroad grade to be totally extreme. We just went up an 11% railroad grade with a 126-year-old steam locomotive pulling us. We do things here that nowhere else in the world can do.
Okay, let's
Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, on the right-hand side. Doug, our engineer, is clipping down that brush on the right-hand side. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Speaking of Doug, I think it's about time we talk about the train crew we have today. On the right-hand side of the locomotive, in the cab, you have Doug, your engineer. Now Doug is in control of the speed, direction, and blowing the whistle like crazy, like he just did. In fact, Doug is a very experienced locomotive engineer and has been at multiple railroads before. In fact, the oldest locomotive he has ever run turns 150 years old this year. On the left-hand side of the locomotive, you have Donnie. Donnie is your fireman. Instead of a typical fireman that puts out fires, he actually starts fires like a fireman you'd see in Fahrenheit 451. He's in control of that oil-burning fire in that firebox there, heating up all the water in that boiler, turning it into steam for Doug to use. And all the way at the very back of the train with the annoying voice on the microphone, you have me, your conductor, Colin. I am in control of the train, and Doug cannot move it on his own accord and has to wait for me to give him direction. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, they have children run trains here.
Okay.
From the root system around that old mother tree, they are genetically identical to that old tree, and they wait for that tree in the center to die there. And once it falls over and dies, all of this sunlight it was using gets used up by those little baby trees and grow just as big as their mother. Once again known as a fairy ring. In fact, on the left-hand side there, you can see a matured Cathedral Redwood Grove or fairy ring right there. And you'll also notice that all of the branches are sticking outward, not inward, because they have adapted to get as much sunlight as possible. In fact, this is actually how 90% of redwood forests is reproduced. Through fairy rings or cathedral groves, such as this.
Okay, nice facts.